how much is my shoulder injury worth in a car accident case? What is the average payout for shoulder cases in personal injury? And the answer depends on a lot of different things. Number one, shoulders are complicated. What is the actual injury? Are we talking about a rotator cuff tear? Are we talking about a fractured shoulder? Are we talking about just a sprain strain? What exactly are we talking about? So that's number one. What is the injury? Because these claims are determined, the value of a personal injury claim comes from past medical bills, future medical bills, past lost wages, future lost wages. These elements make up the bulk of your special damages. Pain and suffering is another element of damage, is another kind of damage. Pain and suffering varies widely, it varies state to state. So, and it can vary in shoulder cases, because if it's something that heals in 2 weeks, that's very different than, say, a fractured shoulder or a torn rotator cuff requiring surgery, okay? So the Insurance Information Institute puts the average case value at $20,235 for all bodily injury cases in a car accident setting. That also includes the cost to defend the action for the insurance company. So the average is probably only about $15,000 roughly, and that's all kind of injuries, okay? Our average shoulder case in a car crash, we obtain for our clients on average, and this is over the last 2 years, $35,785.71. So significantly higher than the average case generally. And we database all of our results. It's really important because we're tracking adjusters, we're tracking insurance companies, we're tracking defense attorneys, because we want to be able to maximize the value of claims. And I'd love to say it's just great lawyering is why we're so much higher than average, but it's also because we take more serious cases. We don't take very minor shoulder injury cases. We take significant cases. But it's also because we are willing to do what it takes to put in the work to obtain the maximum value that we can out of a shoulder injury case. You also need to think about other factors like, was there significant property damage? When was the diagnostic imaging done? Was the treatment plan followed? Were there any other injuries? Were there also a neck injury? Were there also injury to the arm? Did you go from the scene in an ambulance to the hospital? Were you medevaced? A lot of these things relate to the value of a shoulder injury case in a car accident setting. But a lot of people in the industry are going to tell you, not just personal injury lawyers, but insurance executives are going to tell you who your lawyer is has the biggest to do with how your case is valued at what it's valued at. So it's really important that as you think about the average value of a shoulder injury case, you think about, is my lawyer average or is my lawyer significantly above average?